AI can sense and actuate. That means that it can take in data and it can perform functions as well. It can move machines, can even make people move. How comfortable are we with this in education and learning? So there's going to be a question at the end of this video for us to dive in. It's going to be a provocative question at the end of the video for us to dive in and start before we even get into the content of our class. So let's go ahead and just kick it off strong. My name is Dr. George Hanshaw, and I am one of the 3 facilitators here within the Integrating AI into Instructional Design course, Transforming Learning, and I'm excited to get started. So let's jump in with this provocative notion. So AI can sense. What does that mean? It takes in data, much like we take in data with all of our senses. AI takes in data through different sensors, and it can be multiple different types of sensors, and it takes in really quickly, correlates it, so it encodes it, so it can recall it, add it to its networks that it already has, and assimilate that new information. One thing that it can also do is it can create movement. It can actuate something in real life. It can actually actuate something. So we see this. Where do we see this? Self-driving cars. That's a big one. That's where artificial intelligence is taking in a whole bunch of content, a whole bunch of context as well through the different sensors, and then making decisions and adjusting the car, steering, doing whatever it may do. So that's one way where it's making a machine move. But did you also know that it can make people move? There was an experiment done where I think it was electrodes, much like the stems. If you have a sore muscle or a cramp, and they put the electrical little shock things and it gives a little muscle, makes it vibrate some. They put that on people's fingers trying to learn the piano, and it would force a finger to move, to actuate when it was supposed to move to hit a certain key. So that's AI controlling human movement as well. How comfortable are we with that in the learning environment, in the education environment? Are we? So the question that we should just start with right up front is, what level of AI activity are you comfortable with for education and learning? And is your comfort level situational? So is it okay to use people-actuated learning in one place but not another? Are there contextual things, situational things that make it okay or not okay? I don't know. Let's have a fun conversation about it and start us off well as you work through the Start Here module.